Welcome to Module 4, Population and Sample. The population is a complete set of elements such as persons or objects that possess some common characteristics defined by the researcher's sampling criteria. There are two groups of population, namely, target population and accessible population. Target population is the entire group of people or objects to which the researcher wishes to generalize the study findings. Example: all mathematics teachers, all BSCS students, or all grade 4 learners. Whereas, accessible population is the portion of the population to which the researcher has a reasonable access, maybe a subset of the target population. A sample is used to describe samples and sampling methods. It is the selected elements that could be individuals or items picked for interest in an investigation. Individuals are called the subjects or members. This is a group of individuals who participates in your study. These are the individuals whom you end up interviewing or you complete your survey. Individuals who might have been members in your investigation, however, did not participate, are not considered part of your sample. For example, say you emailed the wedding invitation to 100 people and 75 of them attended the ceremony. The 25 people who received the invitation but did not attend would not be considered part of the sample. Instead, they are often called the sampling frame. The sampling frame is the group of individuals who could be in your study. In statistics, we often rely on a sample that is a small subset of a larger set of data to draw inferences about the larger set. The larger set is known as the population from which the sample is drawn. Example 1. You have been asked by the Election Commission to investigate how Filipinos feel about the fairness of the Philippine election process. Whom would you like to ask? Is it unrealistic to ask individual Filipinos how they feel about the fairness of the voting process? Instead, it is survey a relatively small number of Filipinos and conclude the country as a whole from their responses. The Filipinos were interviewed to form a larger population sample of all Filipinos. The mathematical process used to transform information about a sample into intelligent guess about the population response to the rubric of inference is statistics. Example 2. The substitute teacher wants to know how the students in the class went on the previous exam. The teacher asked the 10 students sitting in the front row to give the final test results. She concludes from her reports that the class was very successful. What is the sample? How many people are there? Can you find problems in selecting samples the way your teacher did? In example, the population comprises all the students in the class. The sample consists of only 10 students sitting in the front row. The sample is probably not representative of the population. People in the front row tend to be more interested in the class and get better grades on the test. Therefore, the sample may run at higher level than the population. On the other hand, a population is a group of a wide range of people who want to generalize their findings. The sample is always a subset of the population. The exact population depends on the size of the study. Example 3. Coaches are interested in the number of cartwheels that the average freshman can do in college. 10 volunteers in the freshman class will move forward. After observing the performance, coach concluded that new students could perform an average of 16 cartwheels in a row without stopping. In this example, the population is the class of all freshmen at Coaching College. The sample consists of 10 volunteers. Volunteers are more capable of cartwheeling than the average freshman. So, sample selection is inadequate. Those who cannot cartwheel probably do not volunteer. In this example, the gender of the volunteer is also not shown. For example, were they all women? This can affect result and contribute to an atypical nature of the sample.